Have you ever wondered how two superpowers fought without ever directly battling each other? That's the story of the Cold War, a period of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union that lasted from the end of World War II until the early 1990s. This conflict was all about influence and power, not just on their home turf, but around the world. Let's take a closer look at how each side tried to tip the scales in their favor. Cold War saw the creation of new military alliances. On one side, the United States led NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This alliance included many Western European countries and was designed to defend against Soviet aggression. On the other side, the Soviet Union formed the Warsaw Pact with its Eastern European allies. These alliances set the stage for a global struggle for influence. But it wasn't just about alliances. Both superpowers were also involved in nuclear proliferation, a race to build more and better nuclear weapons. The idea was that having a big arsenal would deter the other side from attacking. This led to a tense standoff known as Mutual Assured Destruction, MAD, where both sides had enough firepower to destroy each other completely. The Cold War also played out through many proxy wars, where the US and the Soviet Union supported opposing sides in conflicts around the world. For example, in the Korean War, the US backed South Korea, while the Soviet Union supported North Korea. This pattern repeated in many places. In Angola, a civil war saw the Soviets supporting one side, while the US supported the other. In Nicaragua, the US-backed Contras fought against the Sandinista government, which had Soviet support. These proxy wars were brutal and often had lasting impacts on the regions involved. So why did the US and the Soviet Union go to such lengths? It all boiled down to a desire for global influence and the fear that the other side would dominate. Each wanted to spread its own ideology. The US with capitalism and democracy, the Soviet Union with communism and a planned economy. Now here's the twist. Despite all the conflict, the Cold War never turned into a full-scale war between the US and the Soviet Union. The constant threat of nuclear annihilation kept both sides in check. In the end, it wasn't a war that decided the outcome, but the internal collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. The US emerged as the dominant superpower, but the world was forever changed by the decades of tension and competition. So what do you think? How did this unique conflict shape our world today? The Cold War may have ended, but its effects are still felt in international relations and the balance of power across the globe. Tell us in the comments, share with your class and friends, like the video, and subscribe for more AP history.